You're a sneaky. Aw. First day of school, I get flowers. Chocolate. Where is it from? Aw. There's no note. Okay, we are back at school. It's the first day of school. Hello guys, how are you? Hope you all are good. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, please join the family and subscribe. And to my returning faves, thank you so much guys for the love and support. My name is Kanyisile, popularly known as Mrs. D. Quick fit check. Here is what I'm wearing. I'm comfortable today. I am going to do a lot. I need to give my learners new books, DBEs, homework books. So I just decided to let me just wear a comfortable fit. So I'm just wearing this set of tracksuits and takers. This is what I'm wearing. Welcome to my channel, guys. We're gonna do a lot. I am sorting out the books now. Their DBE books and homework books. This is maths. Life skills. Never mind my messy cupboard. I will make time and clean this cupboard. This is what English. This is the English DVD. This is maths. Maths. This is English. I need to take out 40 books. These 72 pages are for homework. And plastic covers. Six. These covers will be enough. I'm going to add this to the learners when they come back. I've already made covers for the homework books. So these are their homework book covers. We will cover them together. I'll teach them how to put the plastic sleeves. Then homework expectations worksheet. So yeah guys, this is it. Hey guys, the kids are gone. Yeah, and the first day of school for term 3 was a bit of a hectic one, but it's over now. I just need to do a little bit of my admin and then that's it for the day. I couldn't get to handing out the DBE box. Yo, it was busy. We had to cover homework books, give them the worksheets for the homework and the homework program. Then I had to cover these books for the new learners. I have 3 new learners that came this term. So I had to cover these books for them and give them also files, reading files for English, Afrikaans, newsletter files, and cover all their books for all subjects. So that is done. It's what kept me busy the most, attending to the new learners. I also gave them, what else? Booklets for Afrikaans for the entire term. We normally do that. They get booklets for the whole term with all the work that we are going to do, the rhyme, the reading, comprehensions, and the spelling words. Also gave them a year's book to read for the term. And we also wrote a diagnostic test for maths, which I will mark, I think, from tomorrow. I'll try and make time and start marking it because I need to record the marks before Friday and submit them to my DH. Now I want to quickly do my file, the prep file, the lesson plan file for term 3. I'm doing the lesson plan file. Where's my divider? It's right there. The divider. Did I put the divider? Oh, there. The cover page. Okay, there. Cover. And with the lesson plan file, I normally take there's the divider. I normally take my dividers from the old file, put them in the new file. See the index, put them in the old, the new file. This is English. So now I'm putting the dividers from the old file to the new file. So this is the English divider. Okay. Then the next leaf, I need to put in the English ATP. So your lesson plan file must always have, in fact, it should have all the ATPs for all subjects. Where's the English ATP now? ATP. Did I put the ATP? My table is a bit of a mess. Okay, this is the life skills ATP. Life skills ATP. Okay, there. This is the English ATP. Maths. see the maths ATP, but let me just find what I have here. Whatever I don't have, I will go and fetch from the file in my DH's office, because we did submit all the planning before we closed. Remember that file I created before we closed? It's with our DH, so I will go and check it and make copies from that file. But I'm only missing the Afrikaans, the maths, ATP, English and life skills. I've got the ATPs. Then this is the divider for the Afrikaans. This is the divider for Afrikaans. Maths. Divider. ATP for maths, I will fetch it tomorrow. ATP for life skills goes in the file. Then the divider for the weekly lesson plans. Then I will start filing the lesson plan weekly. This is done. Okay, then my file for term 3 is done. The lesson plans, I will slot them in tomorrow. I've got lesson plans for all subjects for the next 3 weeks. Yeah, so we plan ahead. Then that is done. Today was a great day, hey? Besides it being hectic, it was a good day. I missed school and I missed my learners, yes. And I got flowers, guys, in the morning. I got chocolates and flowers. I got chocolates and flowers. Where are the chocolates? I got chocolates and flowers from my colleagues. It was such a lovely surprise. There, I got the chocolates. This gift I got from a parent. My parents though. Chocolates and these beautiful flowers from my colleagues. Welcome back, beautiful. And basically what we did today was I distributed the new books, covered my new learners' books, gave them files. I couldn't get to distributing the DVE books because now, isn't a busy. It was a bit hectic, but we managed to do the important work that I wanted to do. We cleaned our files. What else did we do? We packed our books. I gave some of the learners new books because we use one choir, so some of them, their books were finished. So I just handed out new books for all the subjects they needed. What else is important that we did? Okay, we managed to get through the diagnostic assessment. We will complete it tomorrow and then I'll start marking it tomorrow. So reminded my learners that it's important to make sure that they come to school on time, they follow the school rules, the uniform. Yes, I think in primary school what works mostly is modeling. You model everything, so you model how you want them, the routine that you want them to follow For example, how to line up in the morning before they walk into the class, how to line up when we exit for break, how to line up when we go for music, how to carry their books out in and out of the class, how to pack them. I had to model all of that. The rules. We had to, before we even got to discussing the rules, we discussed our goals for the term. Yeah, that was interesting. I thoroughly enjoyed the conversation that we had with the kids in terms of the goals that they want to achieve this term. And one of my goals is I need their handwriting to improve. It's a few of them that I still need to work on and assist them. Their handwriting needs to improve because I'm looking forward to giving them their pen licenses. So I was encouraging them that, you know what, we need to work hard because it's not easy. It takes a lot to get a learner to, you know, get to that neat, readable handwriting. It takes a lot. So I want that for my kids. That's the goal. Another goal is to at least get a pack of feathers for picking up most of the litter. I know that one is possible. All of them are possible. It's just that I was just sharing the things that I want them to achieve this term. I also want, yes, leaders. We are going to select leaders, so I hope some of them get selected to be leaders for term 3. Then to accommodate the new learners, obviously I had to introduce myself, tell them about me, go through our classroom rules. Okay, so in this class, we cooperate, we take turns, and these are rules that we set and we all agreed as a class with my learners that they work for us. So I allow my learners to be like flexible. Like I'm not that strict, like strict teacher that, you know what, I'm not open to, you know, letting my kids be themselves. I always allow them to be themselves, and I have an open communication relationship with my kids. Like I'm not that fussy. So whatever that we decide and agree on, we stick by it, which is to cooperate. I always expect them to cooperate. They know we take turns in this class. We give each other chances. If someone is speaking, we give them a chance to speak. We hear them out. Then you can raise your hand if you need to speak or if you have a suggestion. For instance, I had to model how I want them to raise their hands. I don't want learners that click their hands or say when they need attention. So I had to model how I want them to raise their hands. For instance, if you need to exit the class for the bathroom, you raise your hand and say, Mrs. Dibe, can I please exit the class? I had to model that because remember it's been 3 weeks of them being on holiday. They've just been playing, eating, and just watching TV. So I had to remodel some of the things that I want them to follow. Then I had to remind them that you always have to respect and listen to all teachers. You don't just respect Mrs. Dibe. Every adult that is in the school, that is a teacher or a say, you honor and you respect them. You greet. I always teach my kids manners. Yes, there's nothing worse like a child ongenama manners. Like, oh my goodness, but yeah, I teach my kids manners. You greet. When you enter my class, you make sure that you let me know that you are here. And by letting me know is allowing the child to walk in, come to my desk and say, good morning, Mrs. Dibe, how are you? I'm like, no, I'm good, how are you? Then, and I always ask my kids, even if I'm busy, just greet me so that I know or I'm aware that you are here. So they love that. They love walking in the morning and just say, hi, Mrs. Dibe, good morning. Are you good? how was traffic, and then, those small chats. Then I always encourage my kids to be honest. That's one of the classroom rules that we have. They need to always try to be honest and be kind. Guys, we need to be kind to one another. I have once or twice a week, before we start, I always ask them, did you say something nice to your neighbor or your friend or anyone in the transport? So they always give me feedback. One would say, ma'am, and I walked into the school transport, and one of the kids from a different school, I gave them like a compliment, or I said their hair looks nice, and they also gave me a compliment. So they always give me feedback. It doesn't even have to be in our class. Even if it's another child in a different class or a child in their transport, it's fine. So long as they practiced being kind and gave the next person a compliment, I really appreciate that. And I appreciate the feedback that they always give me. Because it's not only, I don't want them to practice this in this space. I want them to even do it when they're at home with their parents and their families. Even at church, we need to practice to be kind. Even at the swimming school, we need to practice to be kind. Even when you are at the shops, you need to practice to be kind. So I always encourage my kids to be kind, and I am also kind towards them, very considerate. I handle them as my own. Yeah, I always treat my kids as my own. Always try to be kind, to be like considerate. I handle them as my own. Yeah, let me say that. I handle them as my own, in a sense that when you are a teacher, you must always be considerate that this person is this person is a special human being to someone else out there. So hence, I always treat them with kindness. And also, what else did we discuss? What else did we discuss? They need to always try their best. There's no perfect human being. I always tell them there's no perfect human beings. We all make mistakes, and that is why we are here to learn. There's no right or wrong answer. All right? You must just give it your best. And my kids thrive on that. They thrive on that. They will try, and they will come and say, ma'am, let me show you, I tried. And I'm like, you didn't try hard enough. I just want you to figure it out. And I always give them the assurance that, the feeling that you get, once you've figured something out on your own, is the best. And when they come back and say, ma'am, I got it. I managed to figure it out. Oh, ma'am, oh yeah, now I can write the F how you want us to write the F. It feels good, and it's so rewarding for me as a teacher that, oh, you finally got it. Well done, good job. Come and get your sticker. Then I give them sticker charts. Also, I don't want kids that do up and downs in my class. They know it irks me. So they know that if you must always keep your hands and your feet to yourself, because anything can happen while I'm busy cutting out their worksheets or getting copies done, or while I'm writing on the board. A lot can happen. These kids can be naughty. So I always encourage them to keep your hands, keep your feet, and your stationery to yourself. Okay, if you need anything, let me know. And I also have the let me know rule. This one even goes out to my parents. I always ask them, please let me know if you don't have a pencil, if you've lost something, if you need anything that is stationary, or perhaps you forgot your book at home or your DVDs at home, you need to let me know. So I had to remind them that, guys, please The let me know rule still stands. Let me know. I don't want to find out when I'm busy teaching, other learners are writing, and you are sitting there like a visitor. Then when I ask, why are you not writing? Then that's when you tell me that, ma'am, I don't have a pencil case. Then no. I don't want to get upset over small things. I don't get upset over small things. Hence, I always encourage my kids to let me know. Let me know, why are you late? Let me know, why were you absent? I just need to know. And also, I use Class Dojo to communicate with my parents. It's an app. It's an easy app to use. I communicate with my parents via the app, and I always encourage them to also let me know. If your child is running late, let me know. If your child is going to be absent, let me know. If they are sick, let me know. If there's something going on at home, let me know. If they've lost a pet, let me know. If there's anything that I need to know as a teacher or as a caregiver or someone that stays with your child from 7 to 2:30, they should know what's going on in your child's life. So I always encourage my kids to, communicate better, be kind, don't say mean things to other people, don't diss people. Not even with their parents, we don't diss each other in this class. I've never had issues of learners being attacked by other learners, or someone slapped me, or this one kicked me. I don't have such problems, because I always encourage my kids, even in the morning, first thing in the morning. I reassure them that, guys, it's a new day. What did you say to the next person? Say something kind. Let's pray. Let's thank God for everything that we have. Let's thank God that we are here. Let's appreciate the neighbor. Appreciate your neighbor. Appreciate the teacher that is here. Appreciate that your parents woke up today. Let's pray. I'm that type of a person, but I don't force it. If Elena says they're not comfortable, I don't force it on them. But if they are, we do it. I'm accommodative like that. So yeah, this is it for today. Yep, I'm going to enjoy this chocolate right now. And if you haven't subscribed, please join this family and click that subscribe button. And don't forget to like, comment, right, and share the video. Thank you. That's it for today, the first day of term 3. Cheers.